Hello everyone, welcome back to Planet Coaster. In today's episode we're going to be building an entire realistic town named Coheim. Do you know why I called it that? Leave comments. We're also going to finish off all the details of this side of our environment. And don't forget that this is factually just background material. So stick around till the end because you do not want to miss it. We're going to go hyper realistic as usual. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome to the first update of today's episode. A lot of stuff has happened. This building right here got added and the big M plans that I teased have been moved over here, and with the shape of the parking lot you might now be able to tell even better what is actually going on there. But yeah, here we have a company owned by a very French individual. Why is there two archers here? Let me get rid of those quickly. With some bike racks I made with hydro beams. This right here is Karen, the receptionist. By the way, everyone here has a name suggested by the fellows in the Corvus Discord server, so make sure you go join that if you're a coaster fan or if you want to help other people with their buildings, or as you might have a chance to give people a name. This is Shoreline, link in description. This is Shoreline. This is Jean, but this is also Jean. And yeah, so everyone in the shop also has a name. I'm still going to fill out the store a bit more, but I'm not going to show that on camera just because it's a bit boring to watch, I think. Here you also have a truck of a certain French individual. And talking about that French individual, if you enter the building, hi Karen, I want to see, him. Then you can go and take a look in the conference room, where there is a certain individual who shaved his mustache apparently, working on his computer. Yeah, so this hallway is kind of empty because I don't want to overdo it too much. It's just like this. It looks like there's stuff in there because I put it near the window. Then here you have another door, which leads to a cozy little picnic area. So yeah, this is a very fun, and this is the upstairs with a balcony as well. So yeah, I'm really happy with this building, honestly. I also added some weathering and a green roof because modern and stuff. I also added a bunch more trees with a little like deforested area or something. I might actually add a pathway here too that goes through this to there. But see about that. And yeah, I should actually add autosave. But I should really be adding a bit more walkways throughout these forests, since they are forests in Luxembourg, and they always have a bunch of walkways, and currently there's none. Yeah, so if you follow this road with this little cliff, and you go up this road, you have a little town of more rich people, but it's not going to be a very big town. We only have this, which is going to have buildings, and then a couple over here. These buildings aren't too detailed, but I'm still going to add some miscellaneous stuff, especially to hide this. I can't get rid of it because of the pathway, which sucks, but we have to deal with it, unfortunately. These buildings on the backside have a cozy little backyard, a shared backyard I should say, as in this parkway, which has a statue in the center in this little round bit with the benches. And here you have the main wow factor of this town, of course, the church. It's also inspired of Luxembourg-ish buildings from Luxembourg. Oh, there's a hole in there. I have to fill that up once. But yeah, these are all inspired from actual images from Luxembourg. It's on a little race platform, which I think will give some amazing views on the entire environment and the park. There's a little garden over here. I still have to add flowers on this little corner and right here, so you really have a pathway there, and this has to be filled in. Also this in-between little platform, which is just like kind of gives you some views, I guess. And here you have a cozy little play garden with a huge horse. So let's just act like that's not a swing thing and just like you can climb on it or whatever. But yeah, it's a pretty big horse. I also use these water slide TMTK items to create a normal slide. I hope normal slides come to Planet Coaster too, by the way. And using Mac track connectors and effects things, and some TNTK beams and other like little things, I made these swings. You can climb up here, over or through this hole here. And then you can climb over here for a slide, which also has a bit of supporting on the bottom. Oh, that's a bush, other side. So it's actually attached to the floor, which looks really nice in my opinion. And not to brag, of course, I'm just really happy with it. And right here you can see that this goes up with like a bit of emptiness. That is because over on this side I want to add a restaurant or a cafe or something cozy. So this town is really going to start taking shape. I don't know how I'm going to shape the buildings here yet. I mean, it's definitely going to be like following the roads, of course, but I don't know really how I'm going to make it make sense for the backyards and stuff. Maybe I'm going to do like a shared yard or something. I don't know yet. But we're gonna see about that. This has been the first update. A bunch of stuff has happened. I'm genuinely really happy with the end result here. I mean, it's not even the end result, just what I have going already. So let's get to the next update and see what changed. Hi guys, welcome to the second update of today's video. Like you see, a lot of stuff has happened in Coheim. Well, first things first, like promised, I finished these flowers. I also added a bit of color variation and a bunch of butterflies, maybe a tad bit many, but I think you never have enough butterflies. And if you look in this direction, you can see there's a bunch of trees already, so it's really starting to feel like a complete picture. I'm still gotta add some more bushes. Like right now I have these stupid oak trees everywhere because I thought I'd save pieces like this, but they actually look kind of bad for bushes. So I'm gonna get rid of them, replace them with bushes, and add some bushes here. If you follow the street, which is a 30km/h street, by the way, but more about that in a second, I'll be adding a parking lot here with maybe some maps and some seating right there. You might be like, why is there a parking lot in the middle of nowhere? Well, you might be able to tell that there is a bit of like a path that I said I was gonna add. And it leads all the way over to the YannCo company from the previous update. So I still didn't remove these things, by the way, but like I said previously, I was gonna add a pathway here, and I actually did. I'm maybe gonna work a bit more on the terrain paint, but I kind of want it to be clear enough to players, because I feel like if I just do it vaguely, then no one's gonna be able to tell. Like even here, it's already a bit vague, but yeah, I want people to actually be able to follow these pretty clearly. And one of the areas where this was challenging was the other pathway that I added, which is over here, which is a bit less clear, I know, but it's good enough in my opinion. It's actually flying. What? Excuse you? There we go. So if you follow this pathway, which even I find kind of challenging, it goes right there, then around for some reason. Oh, I hate these trees with their horizontal roots. Then here you have a split way. This path doesn't go much further. This one's easier to follow too. So stop! I hate these trees so much. I hope PLANCO why? I hope PLANCO 2 doesn't have this issue with one of its trees. Anywho, then this pathway leads all the way over here to the end of the map. Leads nowhere, of course. Beautiful texturing, by the way. Now I have a stupid tree selected. Oh my god, these trees are going to be the end of my park. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna spend literally years on making sure that all these trees are not flying. I've gone through this twice already. Anywho, why? Anywho, like I said, there was another split path around here somewhere. Oh, I think I went too far over. Oh no, here it is. Oh, these trees are actually a bit too close to it probably. And also flying. Why? Anywho, if you follow this... Wait, is this a path? Yeah, it is. Seems like I forgot to clear up a section of it. Sorry about that. I'll do that in the next update. But if you follow this path, which goes there, then around here, just beautiful forest views with flying trees and everything. It's the full package. Why? You know, the roots peeking out like that's not the most realistic sight. And down here it's a bit unclear, I know. And it goes all the way over here. And since I imagine this being a loop of some sorts where you like start off here, you go around to another place and then you come back. It's a loop on its own right here. And then you have Coheim itself, which has changed quite a lot. You might already be able to spot some smaller details around the place, but I'll show those off in a second. I also added lighting, which this is so cozy. I can't get over how adorable this is in a way. This is like really a vibe almost. Like, look at this. This is vacation atmosphere right here. Let's see how it looks from the top too. You can see all the streets of Coheim very clearly. And as you might be able to tell, some areas are lit differently because these are supposedly newer lamps. And here I also added a new little bit of street, which is just in between these buildings, and I love it here. I don't know why. It's incredibly cozy here, especially if we make it day again. Like, look at this. I mean, not to brag or toot my own horn too much. I feel like this is how they would do it in real life, and I'm still gonna add more miscellaneous, like I said, because I still didn't fix the ground clipping issue everywhere because of the pathing, like I said in the last update. I tried to recolor some of the buildings so it's less obvious, because I just copied this around, and like you can barely tell anymore, so it's good by me, because I'm not gonna be making this many buildings. I'm not crazy. I also added the stairway so you can get up here easily, and also I added Pizza d'Antonio, which is a pizza place. I'm gonna probably make a custom menu or something, nothing too complicated, but just something right here to put on this thing. I don't think I can, no, you cannot put images here, but I'm gonna just assume that the billboard fits in this perfectly, because otherwise I don't see why this asset was made. Anywho, you have like some cozy seating. I'm still gonna add people here, but I didn't do that yet. Yeah, it's just nice with the safe barrier all around. No interiors in these buildings because this is just background. Factually, the park's gonna be right there. But by the way, the park being right there, you get why I did this. There's still gonna be more trees here to like cover it up a little bit from the other side, but like it's really starting to come together now. And especially, I don't remember if I showed this in the previous update, but this view is gonna be awesome on the park. Anywho, following the street. Oh, did I forget? Oh no, I thought I forgot some of these rocks. Hey, what's this? Hello, random wall trim. This was here before, and like I said in the update, I left a gap in the bushes here intentionally because on the other side I wanted to put a little cafe/restaurant. And here you have a couple of people which all have rather interesting appearances and names, but that's up to you to figure out on your own once the map releases. I didn't do an interior yet, but if we go up, everything here is zone 30 by the way. I have this totally unimportant building, which this will just be start of this street, which will continue with a bit more modern building style than these buildings. I want this, like, this street will probably not have a building here because I want it to just go into nature. And then just some buildings here, and then the Coheim is basically done. So I'm really looking forward to that, because like the feeling here is really fun in my opinion. So here I'll fill it with trees. This is going to be a backyard. This will remain field, like where there is no terrain paint, though this might be more angular. I don't know why I did it in a circle like this. Yeah, and then of course the cool thing I've been teasing throughout this entire update, I located Coheim, aka this little village. I located this somewhere on Google Maps. Now the terrain doesn't match, the water doesn't match, the train tracks don't match, but the roads kind of do. You just have to imagine that some extra roads were built. I think it was this right there connects. I mean, there's also not a tunnel there, but that's just because it had to go somewhere. But anyways, point being, you can pinpoint exactly where Coheim is, and I'll give you a bit more of a hint on Google Maps. I know we're auto-saving, but yeah, you can pinpoint it exactly on Google Maps where Coheim is. Make sure you join the Corvus or my Discord server. The Corvus Discord server is by the YouTube channel Corvus. It's an amazing place if you're a roller coaster fan, so I really advise you join it if you haven't yet. And my Discord server is just dead, so I'm not even gonna ask for you to join it. But if you join the Corvus Discord server, make sure to give it a good shot as to where Coheim is. This is by far the most, because I think everything in the neighborhood's here. Might be forgetting about something, but yeah. I think I've got all the signs in place necessary for a functioning traffic system, like the priority signs or the give priority signs. Let me think. Oh, there's actually one sign I still forgotten. That's the railroad crossing sign and the slippery road sign over here. But for the rest, I think I've got everything in place. Like, there's signs going everywhere in the correct colors for Europe as well, the blue and white. Yeah, and this goes all the way, even right here. You can follow this entire road. There's signs everywhere, even right here. And even right here. Now these are still like this because at first I didn't find a TMTK one, so I made one myself out of shapes and stuff. But now I found a TMTK one, so I'm gonna replace those. And in the town itself, we have the same thing with some One Direction roads. It's not a reference to the band. Why are the roots in this game so obnoxious, by the way? Anywho. Yeah, with signs everywhere, I think. I mean, I might have forgotten one or somewhere. But yeah, altogether... Oh, I knew I missed some rocks somewhere. But altogether, I think all the signs are there. And by the way, the name isn't up here yet, but this place is called Alex, just Alex. I don't decide these names, same as Pisa d'Antonio. Again, join the Corvus Discord server if you want to see build updates before the videos go live. And yeah, I'll link it in the description, of course. And I also ask people for names for places, but also people. Do you have a name? Okay, this is Gene. Hi. This one I gave myself, so that's not that big of a spoiler. But yeah, is there anything else I have to say? I don't think so, and otherwise you'll see it when you download the map yourself when it's done, I guess. I think I showed everything for this update. It's a bit of a lot, I know. I was just in the building mood, so I'm gonna continue now on to build update number, I think, 3. Hello everyone, welcome to the what I think was the third update of episode number 3 of Freizeitpark Wunderfeld. I mean, there isn't much of the Freizeitpark yet, but we are getting extremely close to finishing the environment. And I know it doesn't look like it right now, but this is mostly just gonna be forest and this is gonna be fields. This is gonna be fields, so we're really getting close to the end product of the environment. And I cannot express how excited I am and how happy that I am with the end results. The frame rate's starting to tank. You might be able to tell by the double frame counter I have in the corner of my screen right now. We are at the 60 mark. Remember when we started at the what was it, 160 frames per second, I think, because that's like what my screen cap's at. We are at 60 frames per second now, which is not awful, but we don't have much of the environment in place yet, but I knew this was gonna happen. My goal is to have like around 30 frames on my laptop, which has a 4070, some crazy Ryzen stuff, 32 gigabytes RAM. Anyways, like I said, I wanted to pull as much out of this computer and the Spark as I can, and really just show what Planet Coaster 1 is capable of, even though it will run like dog shit. Coheim is finished now. Oh my god, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Okay, none of y'all saw anything, okay? I definitely did not forget to replace one of my high quality made custom signs with a TMTK one. Anyways, moving along, do we have something selected? No, good. Moving along, the town Coheim is basically finished now. It looks so good, and I'm not saying that to brag, I promise. This is just beyond what I expected it to be. And I know I said that I was gonna add some more miscellaneous details, but looking at how the frame rate's already going down drastically, 40, yeah, you can see it yourself. I think it's time to slow down on Coheim. I think all the details are here that are necessary. The entire town feels lived in, with it being in an actual location, like I said in the previous update. I mean, that feels like so long ago. I mean, it was yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't remember when I recorded that, but it feels like ages ago that I said this. So Coheim is somewhere real. Don't forget to Let me know in the Discord servers linked in the description where you think Coheim is. Let me give you a top-down view of Coheim, by the way. And like I said, some extra roads got built, but mainly focus on this road and this road when trying to localize it. And also, for wind directions, need I say more? So yeah, I honestly don't remember what was here the last update, so I'll just go over the things that I've added, which is this one building over here, which is supposed to look a bit more luxurious than the other ones, or at least more modern. I think it's fair to say that these places are pretty expensive as well. But yeah, this one is supposed to be a bit more high economy, let's say. It also has a pool, and I'm really happy with this lighting. It's weird that the lights don't actually look like as if they're leaving lights when you go above water for some reason. But that's not my fault, so yeah, I'm really happy with it. Also had these far shining lights, and yeah, altogether I'm really happy with the end result of this house. Then I also finished the little cafe, which is named Alex. I don't know if that was there. I added some staff because I realized I was forgetting about that. And the interior is kind of cozy actually, because the roof is now grass with some plants on it. I might actually extend the plants a bit further now, because I only now realize how abruptly the plants just end here because it's the end of the roof. Anywho, then you go inside and it's really cozy in here. Look at this. I'd want to stay here, just sit myself in the corner, having a nice chocolate milk or something like that. With toilets here and a staff right there. I'm not gonna fill these with anything because I feel like my computer will actually explode if I'm gonna put like 200 items on these shelves. I did add these nice drink, what were they called? Taps, I think? Oh, I selected Michelle, because again, everyone here has a name. Do you have a name? I'm not gonna show them, besides the ones I just clicked, because I want you to go check it out yourself. But I have this nice little beer tap here. I mean, it's not little, it literally has 10 taps and there's another one right there. But yeah, it feels really complete right now and I'm really happy with it. I hope Alex is going to be happy with it too once he sees it. And then like I said, I also added the sparking here. You could argue is maybe a little bit too diagonal, but I know I'm going for hyperrealism, but making this like realistically angled, that is hyper realism. Okay guys, let's agree on that. So I don't know how much of Pisa d'Antonio was here last time, but one important thing that I did add, I added funnels, no not funnels, chimneys, that's it. I added chimneys to all the roofs, which can't lie, I just totally forgot to add chimneys. What else did I add? I'm trying my best guys, I'm trying my best to remember what I added. I'm pretty sure the sparking was here also, but I added cars now. I think this was here. And just so you guys know, yes, the van can go here. I really don't remember what I all added and since the previous updates, so that's why I'm just flying around frantically right now, so you can take a look yourself. And yeah, this is Coheim. This is the complete picture. A bit of a spoiler here of the big M that's coming there, but not gonna show too much on that. So yeah, I hope you guys like Coheim as much as I'm proud of it, because like this is seriously something else. I did not expect it to turn out this great. Let me take a screenshot of that. This looks... I'm just gonna finish the street in the next episode, and then we're gonna add cars everywhere. It's gonna look really sick so that there's like actual traffic going around, and then we're just gonna spam place trees everywhere so that there is... yeah, so that we have a forest, and I hope that my frame rate does not give up by the time we've placed trees everywhere. It probably will. Though to be fair, one interesting factoid, if you select Coheim, 4,000 objects in that, if you select about the same region of forests, I can't lie, I think it's Coheim that's lagging my computer a bit. I'm not too sure if it's the currently 2D tree. Also, that's kind of funny how they turn 2D. The important corner of the background of Coheim, or rather Wunderfeld, is finally done. Hope you guys enjoyed this. So stay tuned, subscribe, share, leave a like, all that typical YouTuber stuff. And stay tuned for the next episode where we're gonna do what I just said and just essentially finish this all. Then I'm gonna release this environment on the Steam Workshop so everyone can use it, even though I doubt many people will use it because of the frame rate. Don't forget to think out of the square because your only limitation is your own imagination. See ya.